Hi there, it's Keith Hoffman, the DerbyMan, and I've given you a number of picks in the past. Instead of writing things out for the post today, I'm going to give you what I believe is the Risen Stakes, the Risen Star. The stakes race is at Fairgrounds in New Orleans, and once again, it's a major prep race for the Louisiana Derby, which again will get to the Kentucky Derby. But last year's winner was Gun Runner. And what I found is a lot of horses that win this race really don't go on to win the Louisiana Derby. Gun Runner was an exceptional horse. He won that, and he was ridden by Florent Geroux, who's also in this race today. But like I said, many of them haven't gone on to win, so I'm not positive this is going to be a real strong race, but there are some good contenders here. Gun Runner was trained by Steve Asmussen, and he also trains two horses in this race, Untrapped and Local Hero. And both of them are pretty good horses. They're still a little young, but what I like at this track are closers. I like closers that come from behind, and maybe not deep closers, but somebody that's a stalker, that's pressing the pace, and then be able to come through and win at the end. There are a couple of horses I think that are going to go to the lead. One of them is Cool Arrow, the other is Motown, and then Local Hero. And when I look at these horses, I think that, they're pretty good horses, but again, Local Hero and Untrapped, those are two horses that are both trained by Steve Asmussen, and both of them have a little different running style, so it's going to be interesting to see how they actually work that out. Here's a couple of tidbits that I like. Sean Bridgmohan gets off of Shareholder Value, now ridden by one of my old jockeys, Mitchell Merrill. And he's gone to Arklow to ride for Brad Cox. He leaves the door open for Mitchie, and I think Mitch has a great opportunity to win, at least be in the money in one of his bigger stakes races I think he's ever been in. In the LeConte, there's a couple of horses that raced in there that are here again today. One is Guest Suite, who actually won going out, Untrapped, Takeoff, and again, Shareholder Value. And what I like about Shareholder Value is he couldn't come from that far behind on a wet track, but he does very well. So he's got an opportunity to actually pay off some nice money here if he can get into the money. I think the most impressive horse is Motown. He won the Remsen and Aqueduct in a 10-horse field, and very impressive race. So I think, as long as he can continually move forward, he may be able to take this pretty easily. Again, Florent Geroux, who won last year on Gun Runner, gets off of Takeoff, and he goes to the 4-to-1 horse called Local Hero, again trained by Steve Asmussen. So I think when we look at all of these races, all these horses in this race, it could be a wide open race. And if the winner is what I hope, or actually what I predict, I think the trifecta is going to be Motown, who's ridden by Johnny V. Ycant Velasquez is just probably one of the best jockeys out there. Second would be Guest Suite. Third would be Local Hero, even though he's off of winning a maiden race. Untrapped, and then Shareholder Value. So if you could take all 5 of those horses and box them up together, I think it'll be great. You're going to get some good payoffs. I'm going to be rooting for Mitchie. Mitch, I hope you win on Shareholder Value, but if I look at all the numbers, I'm really thinking that Motown is going to be the winner. So whichever you pick, good luck and have a great weekend.